Hey guys, it's your girl Faith, and today I'm back with another banger. So we all know why you clicked on this video. You have bad friends. Well, you have bad friends if your friends do what I'm about to talk about. Because today we're doing friendship propagandas I'm not falling for. These are all things that have been recently normalized in friendships that I believe should not be normalized. You can't call people who do these things your friends because they're not. They're bloodsuckers. These people are the reasons why you'll end up dying. But yeah, before we move on to the video, I think you should consider at least clicking the subscribe button, because what are you doing? And the like button and the bell, please. Thank you. First in line, we've got childhood friendships. When I say childhood friendships, I don't mean that childhood friendships are propaganda. I mean the feeling of having to keep being friends with someone because you've been friends with them since you were a child. Friendship goes if you've been friends with someone since you were 3 and you're still friends with them and they're a great friend and everything is going amazing, like you still keep in touch. That's amazing. But it starts to get bad when you see that your friend is low-key becoming a hater, or they're low-key just like a bad friend. They're not good to you. They're bad for your mental health. They're often discouraging. They're just not being a good friend, or you've just grown apart. You know, people grow, people change. You guys don't have the same energy, so what's the point of forcing a friendship with someone that you know you don't click? Although the spark was there once, it's not here anymore because you have grown. For Christ's sake, you were friends when you were 3. You're 20 now. You're not gonna be the same. You've morphed into different human beings. And it's great. It's amazing if you're still friends. You can't just keep allowing them to treat you badly and abuse you because you've been friends since you were 3. That's that. No. If you're not being treated well in a friendship and that person is a horrible person, just dead it. You need to leave. You can't do that to yourself, babe. The abandoners. These are the friends that abandon their friends once they get a partner. But I'm speaking mainly for girls because, you know, I think it works different for guys. I don't know. You guys let me know. You know when that friend gets a boyfriend or a partner or whatever, and they just kind of you stop hearing from them. Every time you invited them to go out, no, I can't hang out. I need to hang out with my boyfriend. Every time, I'm with my boyfriend. Every single time, I'm with my boyfriend, I'm with my boyfriend. When that boyfriend will not come and kill you. And you know what? It's great if the relationship is going great. But I just don't think it's fair on the side of the actual friends who are being ditched, because when you were like, oh, I don't know what to say to him, I don't know what to say to him, they were there for you, to help you, talk to him, to help you even get this guy. They were most likely there. And now you're kind of ditching them for man. The worst thing is when things start going south with this so-called man and you want to roll back into your friend's life after you ditch them. The caucasity. That is crazy, baby. You have some audacity. I just feel like it's rude. And you know what? I understand when you're in a relationship with someone, you're obviously not going to be able to spend as much time as you used to with your friends because now your attention has shifted to someone else, and it's fair, you know. I understand your attention is not going to be fully on your friends, and that's so fair. By all means, spend time with your partner, but completely neglecting your friends is crazy. Sometimes some people, their man just doesn't like their friends and tells them, yeah, don't hang out with them, and you go and obey him. You go and obey him when he's not even your husband. He ain't put no ring on your finger, and you're obeying him like he's your master.
Maybe your father didn't spend enough time with you. Maybe your mother didn't spend enough time.
Why does he want to isolate you from your friends? And you know, it just looks bad on you because now you look like your whole life depends on him. You're gonna end up losing all your friends. When you end up losing him, you're gonna be all alone because your friends won't want you back. He's probably gonna take you back, but to play you in the long run, so who's losing? So what I'm trying to say is, if your friend kind of just completely neglects you, I'm not talking about spends more time with her man, because as she should. Why shouldn't she? But if she completely neglects you and does not try to make any effort whatsoever to keep the friendship going, you know, texting you, hanging out, they don't care about you. They really don't. And you need to drop them because they need to learn a lesson. Haters. These are the friends that are gonna kill you, okay? You know that saying, keep your friends close but your enemies closer? Your haters are your close enemies, okay? These are friends that you can low-key tell that they're haters, but you don't want to believe it. A lot of the time, these are also friends that you've been friends with for ages. These are one of your closest friends and you don't have any clue that they hate you. You will actually find it so hard to believe the amount of friends that you have around you that actually hate your guts. But in front of you, they're all like, you're not gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe it. And I had to learn this through experience, bro. So many people I thought, oh, were my sisters. I used to call them my sisters. When I found out what I found out, I couldn't believe it. And now it has me having trust issues, but I don't even think it's an issue. It's not a trust issue. I think it's just me awakening to the fact that not everybody likes me, and that's okay. That's okay. And a lot of people, not just they don't like me, but they fake to like me. Why do they do that? I don't know. I don't know why people fake to like people. I guess they find some fun in it, maybe to gain something. I don't know what the thing is, but what I'm trying to say is you lot need to try stay woke. Be aware of your surroundings. More time, if a friend is a hater, you're gonna kind of know. You're gonna feel it from the energy, you know. There's certain things they'll say. They'll put you down and call it a joke. Oh, your hair kind of look weird today, like, and then they top it up with, I was just joking. It's just a joke. Don't take it seriously. You're too sensitive. They're a hater and they hate your guts and they wait until your downfall. They are the weapons formed against you, and you need to be aware of them. If it was me, I'll just cut ties. That's all I've been doing recently. Just cut ties, because you won't actually believe how many haters you have around you. That big friend group that you have, you think everyone's your friend. Everyone's not your friends, babes. And when you realize it, you're gonna cry. Everyone's not your friend. And I feel like it always comes from jealousy. You know, you post on Instagram and you're like, you're always posting, like, like, what does that mean? What do you mean I'm always posting? Yes, I knew that. What point are you trying to get to? They just complain about every single thing you do, and they're steady watching every single movie of yours. They're haters and they want to be you. That's the thing. That hate comes from jealousy. It comes from a deep yearn to be you. That's what it comes from. So you need to stay away from those people. They're the reason why you can die. Stay away. Away. Next we've got my least favorite type of friend, the mutual friend. I don't believe in it. Now, what is the mutual friend? It's the friend who, when you get into an altercation with someone else, they're kind of like, oh, but they didn't do anything to me, so I'm just gonna be friends with them anyway. And do you know what? I feel like it depends on the situation. But say this person like genuinely did something like genuinely bad. Like, for example, I don't know, like great, you know, like did something really bad. But that friend is still steady keeping the friendship with that person who did something really, really bad to you because they didn't do it to them. Huh? Are they your friend or are they not your friend?
They're not your friend.
They're not your friend because they don't give a crap about you. Now, let me give you guys a little bit of story time of mine. There was this person who like I was really good friends with for like years, okay? We were very, very good friends. Obviously, we kind of like drifted apart, but it was mostly because we were all busy, you know, during the exam year. So everyone's busy, focused on their exams and studying and stuff like that, you know? But that doesn't mean that the friendship is any less stronger. Come to find out that this other close friend of mine ended up getting with my ex, who I'm not on good terms with.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Now you be the judge of that, okay? Am I the bad one for not being okay with it? Whether I'm the bad one or not, I don't care. You are a judge for doing that. But anyway, point is, this friend, because she had started getting close to the girl who got with my ex, she kind of like started becoming more friends with her than with me. But this is someone I consider to be my sister, you know? And I obviously let all my friends know that respectfully, like obviously talk to the girl, you know? Do whatever you have to do. But if I see that you're kind of like being too close, I'm gonna genuinely feel disrespected because that's someone who hurt me and I don't trust that person. So what makes you think I'm gonna trust you if you're around people I don't trust? Do you know what I mean? I let them know I'm gonna feel disrespected. I'm not stopping anyone from talking to anyone. And tell me why this goes around telling people that I said that. I'm trying to tell everyone who to talk to and who not to talk to, and people have to go through me and ask for my permission to talk to people and stuff like that. Just chatting bare. I ended up finding this out and the girl was kind of just like mutual. She wanted to be my friend and her friend at the same time. But I kind of made it clear that there is no absolute way in this world where you can be both friends with me and that girl, because that means that I'd have to still somehow communicate and see that girl. I don't want to do that. I want to be free. I want to release myself from these chains. Release me! So you're gonna have to pick a side, you know? Do you love me or do you not? You know, are you my friend or are you not? And she clearly picked a side, but she kept claiming to be neutral. She kept telling them what we were saying, but she wouldn't tell us what they were saying. Except for that, like when I was going through it mentally because of this event that happened, because I did not take it lightly at all. She just wasn't there for me as a friend. And this is one of them friends who you've been friends with since you were a child, you know? We've been friends since like my early teens, and it was so hard to drop this friend. It was genuinely so hard because it was like, I can't believe you do that to me. I genuinely loved you. And don't get me wrong, the person is nice, but the person is low-key a friend. I started hearing other people having horror stories with this person, and then I was just like, huh? So have I been blind this whole time? Well, the point is, this friend was neutral. She claimed to be neutral, but she actually wasn't. There's no such thing as neutral. A friend of an op is an op.
Friend of an op is an op, so I won't find a way to go burn that bridge.
When someone claims to be neutral, trust me, they don't like you. It's different if you just hate someone just because. But if someone did you wrong and your friend is chilling with the op, with the person who did you wrong, and your friend sees no problem with hanging out with them, why? Because
they didn't do anything to me, so I'm not really gonna take it personally.
they're not your friend. You need to drop them. Why should it be so hard for you to drop that other person if you really care for your friend? You know, it shouldn't be that hard to begin with. It shouldn't be an issue. You shouldn't even be told to drop that person who hurt your friend because you care for your friend. So the fact that I have to say that I would feel disrespected to you, who's like one of my closest friends, is very crazy to me. Friends with bad characters. By this, I mean like friends who do bad things. Friends who partake in like cheating or like raping. Just friends who do bad things. All these rapists and cheaters and stuff, they all have friends. And I don't think it's valid you being friends with a rapist or a cheater. And you're just like,
What I don't do it, so I'm still gonna stay friends with them.
it's looking like giving I don't have morals. Because what do you mean you're friends with a cheater? And you're okay with it. But because you don't do it, it's okay. But is cheating okay? Like, where do your morals stand? Believe it or not, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. That's what my mom used to always say, and I fully believe in that. Your friends are a reflection of you. It's not even about peer pressure. It's more so you become what you're around. You become what you consume. If you see your friends who continue to cheat, you're gonna end up like them. If you want to personally grow and you want to be better, you're working on being a better version of yourself, you should surround yourself with people who are trying to be better as well, or people who are already at the point where you want to be too. Don't surround yourself with bad company, because bad company just makes you bad too. You might think, oh, I'm different. You're not. You're not different. You're surrounded by bad company, you're gonna be infected by the disease. Next in line, I do not believe that confrontational people and non-confrontational people can work well in a friendship. Why? Because if you're a confrontational person and you try to raise an issue with a non-confrontational person, you are always going to be the problem. Whereas if you're raising an issue with a confrontational person as well, two confrontational people, you're going to be able to talk it out and fix the problem because you're both confrontational, so you're both up to talking it. Same way a non-confrontational person is trying to fix an issue with a not confrontational person. I don't know how that works. I don't know how you fix an issue without confronting. I just don't think it would really work well with a confrontational person and a non-confrontational person, because the non-confrontational person is gonna feel attacked because they're not confrontational. So the fact that someone is confronting them about an issue, now you have became the problem of the issue because you brought it up because they're not confrontational, which I don't think it's okay, because trust me, I'm not that confrontational either. But when it comes to things I care for and people I care for and I want this relationship to last, I'm going to be confrontational about it. I will speak about the issues because I want things to get better. So I feel like even if you're not a confrontational person, you should be willing to be confrontational for the relationship, because if not, you're literally never going to fix your issues in a relationship. Sometimes it's okay to have friends. It's okay to have a community. It's okay to be surrounded by people who actually do care for you and are there to help. Sometimes you do need that extra little bit of help. Don't let your fear of confronting destroy all of that for you. And then you're making the confrontational person seem like the aggressor and seem like the issue. You are probably the problem, but because they brought it up and you don't want to be caught on your bullshit and they caught you on your bullshit, you're now turning it into them and making them seem like the aggressor because they brought it up. Girl, these have a favorite and be confrontational in relationships. Inconsiderate friends. Friends who are always late, or they cancel last minute. They just never consider your time. They're very stingy and selfish, and it's just all about them. It kind of feels like you're there to serve their needs, and that's it. That's your whole purpose in your life. The whole purpose of your friendship is you serving their needs, but when it's time for them to show up for you, they're gone.
Deuces!
Oh, sorry, Chris, something just came up. I can't make it.
But we literally are meant to meet in 5 minutes, and you already made me travel or leave my house, and I'm in town waiting for you, and now you suddenly can't make it. Hello? Huh? Are the friends who are like really late, okay? It's okay to be late a few times, you know, it happens. Sometimes, you know, traffic, sometimes you just woke up late, sometimes you take too much time preparing, sometimes you miss your buses. But being extremely late continuously, you are just a disrespectful MFer, bro. You're not valuing people's time. Get a grip. Stop wasting people's time. Time is the most precious thing we all have. Why are you wasting people's time? When it comes to like doing favors, they'll always want a favor off you. They will always need some help off you, you know.
Can you just post my video on your story? Give me a ride to this place. Bring your makeup products. Mine finished.
And you're like, yes, of course, because I'm your friend, and you know that's what friends are for. But once it's your turn, once it's you who needs a ride, all of a sudden,
oh, sorry, my car broke down.
once it's you who needs the makeup,
oh, my dog ate my makeup.
once it's you who needs to share to your story,
oh, sorry, it's like the people who I follow wouldn't really like your content.
it's just not considerate. And obviously this can be talked about, but one thing we need to all realize is that when people are doing things to you, they know what they're doing. It's not a mistake. It was very much on purpose, babes. They thought about it before doing it. They were fully aware that they were disrespecting you, and that's why I feel like sometimes silence is the way. Just silently cut them off. Don't even raise the issue. Don't raise the issue because they know what they're doing. And once you raise the issue again, you're gonna be the problem. I feel like this could be very, very, very controversial, seeing as like one of my previous points was like confrontational and non-confrontational friends. I feel like there's certain things that a friend will be doing to you, and it's just like they are doing it on purpose. And even if you talk to them, it's not gonna change anything. So do not waste your energy and talk to them about it. Just cut it.
Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it.
Cut it off. Cut them off. Last but not absolutely least, the friend who is always owing you every single time. How can you be friends with someone who is always owing you? How? It actually does happen. There is people who never have money. They never have money, okay? They never have money, but somehow this week they're in Greece. Next week they're in Liberia. Next week they're in Kosovo. Oh, they're in Malta. Oh, they're in Italy. Germany. Where did this money come from? You're using my own money that I lended you to go on holiday, but when it's time to pay it back,
Oh, favorite, tell me like €30.
okay, it's only €30. Can you give me my €30 back? Give me my €30 back. I don't even know how you can stay friends with these people. I don't even have patience. Once you start owing me and I'm asking you back for my money and you just give me all sorts of excuses, at this point I don't even want the money anymore. Just keep it and get out of my life. Now it's different if the amounts we're talking about are reaching the hundreds. If the amount I'm talking about are reaching the hundreds, I wouldn't lie. We're gonna have to pull a UK Thanos. UK Thanos will do anything she can to get that money off you. UK Thanos went to the airport. She somehow she found out when that girl was traveling. She found out the flight time. Went to the airport. She was waiting until that girl arrived. When she arrived, she pressured her. That girl paid her money ASAP. She even paid her more. Paid her even double.
I am here at the airport to intercept and apprehend someone who owes me too much money to be going to Malta. Which Malta? Which Malta? Think about it. What kind of responsible lender will I be if I allow you to take the money you've owed me for upwards of 8 months and go to Malta? Do you know how much interest you've accumulated already? I cannot have you going and spending it on a holiday. You're going to come back in more and more debt. I really can't do that to you. I can confirm the suspect was very much intercepted, apprehended. She wasn't taking me seriously at first, but once her boarding pass was seized, once her passport was seized, I think she started to see the darkness of the situation. She found the money very quickly. The money she said she didn't have, she found it. How many nuggets chicken? She was trying to tell me, oh, it's just £20. No, darling. It was £20 at the time you borrowed it. If you returned it within 28 days, which I gave you out the kindness of my heart, most people get 2 only. It would have been only £20. But no, you accumulated interest during the time you ignored me. You accumulated late fees, and also you have to pay compensation for my emotional distress. Also my travel fees. That's exactly why you have to pay the amount you did. Just to give out a message to anyone else who owes me money. This is not a game. She was trying to disrespect me, undermine me. Oh, it's just £20. So why didn't you have it? If it's just £20, why did you need to borrow it from me? It wasn't just £20. You were very grateful for that money. Okay? You are very grateful. So do not start acting like it's just £20. If it was just £20, why couldn't you pay it back?
We're gonna have to pull a UK Thanos because what are you doing? You're going on holiday, but you still owe me money. Like, are you being for real? These people are the reason why I'm gonna stop lending people money. Because I know when someone lends me money, I will try my best to pay that thing as fast as I can because I don't want to owe anybody. I don't feel comfortable knowing that the money in my bank account is not even mine and I have to give it to someone else already. In my brain, I'm already calculating, oh, I owe this person €10. When I see my payslip, I already deduct €10 for my payslip because I know that €10 in that payslip is not mine. It's for someone else who I'm gonna pay them back for. As soon as that money banks in my account, I'm sending it to the person. If they want it in cash, no problem. I'm gonna cash it out. I'll give it to you because guess what? You have the right to choose how you want the money because you even did me a favor by lending me the money in the first place. Money doesn't fall from trees. So why do you guys feel comfortable just lending people money anyhow and then you have the audacity to not pay it back and you have the audacity to give excuses? Then you have the audacity to act like the money isn't worth much. Oh, it's only €10. What do you mean it's only 10 euro. Okay, it's only 10 euro. Pay me back my money. Give me the only 10 euro. It's only 10 euro. Why is it that hard? It's only 10 euro. Like, be asking for your money back. Don't let them do that to you. Anyway, this I think is gonna be the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope you agreed with my takes. And if you have any other like opinions, or if you want me to do a part 2, let me know. Write all your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, click the bell, and please give me a thumbs up if you like the video, because why wouldn't you do it? Like, you literally watched till the end. No. Anyway, write fake friends in the comments so I know who's watching till the end. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.
Okay, love you guys. Don't forget to smile.